from one of the best ballparks you'll find in the sport, PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Atlanta Braves and the Pittsburgh Pirates. It's Pirates baseball next on the show. Joe Musgrove, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
So coming to the plate, Ender Inciarte. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Here's the first pitch to him. 53 degrees here at game time as it's cooled off considerably since batting practice this afternoon. The 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Another one sent foul. This is swung on and popped up, crossing into foul territory now behind third. Moran is over, and he puts it away for the first out. And now here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, I'm excited to get a chance to see that left-handed hitter, Freddie Freeman. This guy knows how to drive in runs. Had over 25 runs batted in last month. You've got to pay attention to how he goes about it. Ground balls, fly balls, home runs, any way to drive in a run, and that's what he's doing. He tries to have a major impact on every game he plays in.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race.
There's a lot of ways to get on base. Base hit, a walk, hit by pitch. This guy's in the top 5 on base percentage. He does a little bit of all of those things.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high, 1-2. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
So we got him swinging. Nick Markakis is the second out of the opening frame.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Stepping into the box, Freddie Freeman. He's definitely a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the National League in that category.
Dan, when you get the lineup card, you have to circle this guy's name. 7 big flies last month.
Listen, I've been retired from a while, but when a guy hits 7 bombs in a month, I think you want to pitch this guy carefully. It might not be a bad idea to walk this guy if you can.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw on to Bell at first, and his side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. And now the Pirates will take their turn in a scoreless ball game. Mike Foltynewicz gets the starting assignment for the Braves. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
Stepping in, Colin Moran. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Swing and a liner. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single, gets everyone in your dugout going.
Standing in now, Corey Dickerson. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out.
Batting third, the center fielder, Starling Marte.
Into the box, Starling Marte. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a blooper out toward left center. In there, a base hit.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. If the result works, pitcher can't be too mad.
Here's Gregory Polanco. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Acuna ranging back. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 9 on the year. And the lead for the Pirates is now 3-0.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher. You just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
All right, Matty, they show up for game 1 of this road trip. They have to find a way to play a little bit better baseball. Coming off a recent homestand where they were only able to squeak out 3 wins, but at the end of the day, the way this team's been playing, 3 wins is a significant positive. So let's see how game 1 of this road trip treats them.
Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Josh Bell, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch popped up. Donaldson over to his left, and that ends the inning. But the Pirates played 3 in the inning, all coming on this 3-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 3-0 Pittsburgh. Now at the plate, Ronald Acuna. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Ripped down the first base line, and a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel to the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Lifetime numbers against Joe Musgrove. He's 1 for 5. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air out to center field. Marte is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And let's take a look at the guy behind the dish, and that's Francisco Cervelli, one of the best ball framers in all our sport, a guy who's going to make his pitcher work for everything today.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And that's a fair ball, line to the right side. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Last pitch was a fastball. Tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hitting.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. One and one to count. Runners are in first and third, 1 away. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Scooped up to second for 1. Relay to Bell. The double play, and that's how the inning ends. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Ready now, Kevin Kramer, and he's looking to turn the page. The bat's been ice cold over the last 8 or so ball games.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch of the at-bat. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Chasing after it is Inciarte. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. And how fortunate are we that we get to watch the Gold Glover play some center field today. He's on every highlight reel on the regular, making huge plays for his defense, saving runs, throwing guys out at the plate, diving in the gap with his hair on fire. This one should be fun.
Digging in, Adam Frazier, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. First offering on its way. Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. Therefore it is Donaldson, and there are 2 away now.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Joe Musgrove.
Stepping up now, Joe Musgrove. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped up. Freeman is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So after the 3 spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. We played 2 full. It's the Pirates 3 and the Braves nothing. Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, the former number 1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson, the first to bat here in the inning. First offering on its way. First pitch is a cutter looked at. 0-1.
Hey, I don't care what league you're in, American, National, if you're playing on Mars. If you get a heater down the middle of the plate as an 8-hole hitter, you better be swinging the bat.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Marte will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1. And with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central.
Mike Foltynewicz.
Now at the plate, Mike Foltynewicz, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here it comes. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. A swing and a ground ball to third. Moran gloves it in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Up next for Atlanta, the center fielder, Ender Inciarte.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Ender Inciarte. First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate. 0-1. Swing and a liner. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box now, Nick Markakis, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Oh, 1, here it comes. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Braves strand 1. They trail it here 3-0. back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Colin Moran.
The third baseman, Colin Moran.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit sharply toward the right side, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the third. Already 2 hits in the ball game as he's on base here in the home third, and that total is currently tops on the ball club through the first couple of months of the season. Digging in to try it again, Corey Dickerson reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. First pitch of the at-bat. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Inciarte's there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 6, Starling Marte.
Here's Starling Marte. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball low as he's able to lay off the slider.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
Hard hit ball to second, and that's in there. Base hit.
Well, last time this guy had some success, but he can't seem to get it going here. In fact, he's given up more hits in this one than he did his entire last outing. And we're only in the third inning.
So 2 men are on with 1 man out, and the left-handed hitting outfielder Gregory Polanco bats next.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Slider laid off for a ball. The 1-1 home. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 3-run shot to right center field. His second home run of the game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Jesse Biddle is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Number 63, Jesse Biddle. Now batting, the catcher, Francisco.
Into the box, Francisco Cervelli, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He popped out in his first trip. The 1-0 home. Tried to hold up there, appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. 3-0 now. Now the 3-0 offering. And he gets a hold of this one again to deep right field. Markakis is back to the track as he takes it for route number 2.
The first baseman, number 55,
Josh Bell the next to hit. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
And he pops it up back behind second base. Albies is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. But the Pirates played 3 in the inning, all coming on this 3-run home run. We played 3 full, and this is now a 6-0 ball game. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. And he takes strike 2.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. No balls and 1 strike. A base hit in his first trip. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And this will be taken in out there just a few steps in front of the track, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the former American League MVP, Josh Donaldson. Now here's the pitch. Lined hard toward right center. Polanco will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They still find themselves down 6-0. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Clint Hurdle during the commercial break about the Pirates offense, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the 4th inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi. Digging in, Kevin Kramer. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
1-0 the count. The 1-0 delivery. A ball and a strike now. Now the 1-1 pitch is strike 2 swinging. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Popped him up. Swanson is under it. 1 out. Braves are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
Well, this one's really easy to dissect. Too many pitches left over the heart of the plate. 3 bombs allowed in this one. He's going to have to do a better job of throwing quality pitches down the road.
From the stretch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The 1-0 home. Popped up. Flowers has a play, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Joe Musgrove.
In now, Joe Musgrove. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Had him off balance a bit as this is skied into short left center. Acuna is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They lead it 6-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Leading off.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Marte's after it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that these guys are, as we speak, 4th in the NL in that category. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And next to bat will be the catcher, Tyler Flowers. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Two gone now in the Atlanta half of the 5th, and that brings up the former number 1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. Here's the first pitch to him. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
0-2. Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Here now the 2-2. Line towards center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Braves. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Colin Moran.
The third baseman, Colin Moran.
Now here it comes. First pitch is a breaking ball taken down and away for ball 1. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. Popped him up. There to take it in is Donaldson for the first out.
The batter.
All right, now so time for the Braves Road to the Show report as we see a couple of prospects who are having big time success at the high levels of the minor leagues. Ready for another chance? Corey Dickerson. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
1 out, nobody on. Outside, 3-0 now. Here it is, the 3-0. Liner toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The center fielder, number 6, Starling Marte.
So 2 gone here in the Pirates' 5th, and that'll bring up Starling Marte. First offering on its way. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Acuna going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Down in order go the Pirates, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Charlie Culberson will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 8, Charlie Culberson.
On the ground to third. Moran is up with it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The center fielder, number 11, Ender Inciarte.
Ready once again, Ender Inciarte. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Grounded back up the middle. Kramer ranging up the middle, and the sixth inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
The batter, the right fielder, Nick Markakis.
Now to the plate, Nick Markakis. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. First pitch of the at-bat. Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
And the gamble will work out. He's in at second base with a 2-out double. So some life with 2 away as he's into second with the opposite field double. And as we check out our Atlanta Braves leaderboard, you can see that he currently ranks second best on the roster in that category. Stepping in, Freddie Freeman. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. 0-1 the count. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
1-1. High and deep to straightaway right. Back goes Polanco at the track, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. Time for a quick break, then back to PNC Park after this. Arodys Vizcaino gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Gregory Polanco will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Hard on the ground toward short. Swanson throws it in. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
So striding forward now, Francisco Cervelli. Previously against Vizcaino, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. First delivery to him on the way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Counts even at 1-1 to Cervelli. Vizcaino has tossed over 30 innings so far this season, and when you look at his whip over those innings, it's not a particularly pretty number, over 1.5, so he's often dealing with a lot of traffic on the base paths, unfortunately. Now the 1-1 pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
The first baseman, Josh Bell.
Up next for the Buccos, Josh Bell. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set, and the pitch. A bouncer up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Now batting, Kevin Kramer. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. Fouled away. Swing, and he pops him up. Swanson has got it, and the side is retired. Pirates leave one. They lead it 6-0. Back here in Pittsburgh, it's on to the 7th inning with the Pirates leading in this one. But before the inning gets underway, let's check out the game summary to this point. So striding in, Ronald Acuna. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally. Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Count remains at 0-2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Another 0-2 coming. Line towards center field. Marte patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
In now, Josh Donaldson. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Now here's the pitch. Popped him up. Kramer backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Stepping in now, Ozzie Albies. Swung on but fouled off to the left. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Marte on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They still find themselves down 6-zip. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. Previously against Vizcaíno, he's 1-for-2.
Adam Frazier.
And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And he will make the running catch here deep into the corner. Not an easy play by any stretch. And that's the first out.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Settling in now, Joe Musgrove. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This one's flared out toward left. Acuna coming in. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Colin Moran.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Colin Moran. So far 2 for 3 in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted the other way to left center. Acuna on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Pirates, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Ready for another shot now. Tyler Flowers. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Richard Rodriguez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 48, Richard Rodriguez.
First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
The 1-0 home. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Smoke on the ground up the middle and into center field. A base hit, so early trouble here to start the 8th inning.
Up next for Atlanta, the shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Striding in, Dansby Swanson. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
The 1-0. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Dickerson will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. Pirates lead this one in front of the home crowd here at PNC Park in Pittsburgh as you get a look at our line score to this point in the contest. Johan Camargo will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 17, Johan Camargo.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but this will land untouched. He comes in with that average down in the 240s, 9 homers and 29 driven in. Ready with the 0-1. Lifted the other way to left center. Marte is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The center fielder, number 11, Ender Inciarte.
And now back to the leadoff spot from the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Ender Inciarte. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch on its way. Here's a fastball that he shoots on into left center, and that'll fall for a base hit.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Into the box now, Nick Markakis. Now a swing by Markakis, and he launches this one high and deep to right field. Gone! A 3-run shot for Nick Markakis. 6th home run on the season for him, and with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game.
They seem to forget that the game started a while ago, but better late than never, I guess. Sometimes one big hit is all it takes to get a team going. We'll see if they can build on it and make a run here.
The first baseman, number 5.
Into the box, Freddie Freeman. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0. This one's also hit well. Deep down the right field line. But that'll be off the right field wall. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. Man, I thought for sure we were going to see back-to-back jacks right there.
Well, when you serve up pitches like that, Matty, you know these hitters are going to put some good swings on them. And that's what happens here as he blasts this thing. The last 2 hitters have really set the stage.
Yeah, so now we'll see if the next guy can keep this train rolling. In now, Ronald Acuna, as he hits one on a line to left field. Dickerson is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But the Braves do pick up 3 on the strength of this 3-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's the Pirates 6 and the Braves 3. Johnny Venters will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season.
Johnny Venters.
Coming to the plate now, Corey Dickerson. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Corey Dickerson.
First offering on its way. Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Markakis giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Starling.
Now in the box, Starling Marte. He's 2 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Acuna giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
At the plate, Gregory Polanco. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. Here comes the first pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
Hey, great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
The 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. They still lead it 6-3. Felipe Vasquez comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 73.
plate, Josh Donaldson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The 1-1 home. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Polanco giving chase. He's there and records the first down.
Now that.
So with his day over now, you get a look at the final pitching line for the Pittsburgh starter. He was great all night long.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With the 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and that is through into right field for a single.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time. Work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field.
Standing in now, Tyler Flowers, as he'll take a breaking ball then off the plate for ball 1. In prior matchups with Felipe Vasquez, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Albies leads off first with 1 away. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Lifted in the air out to center field. Marte is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Digging in now, Dansby Swanson. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat. Called strike at the letters, 0-1.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
2 out with the man at first. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Crowd in excess of 37,000 come to their feet. Popped up. Moran calls for it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
It's time to raise the Jolly Roger as the Pirate closer comes in to ice this one and picks up the save.
And tonight's comes to an end, 6-3 the final. The Pittsburgh Pirates jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Joe Musgrove earns win number 7 on the season. Mike Foltynewicz permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. Felipe Vasquez wraps it up for the save, his 19th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight. For the victorious Pirates, 6 runs, 7 hits, no errors, and they left 1 man on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 12 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at PNC Park, 38,362. The Pirates thank you for attending tonight's game and remind you to please drive home safely.
Street for the numbers speak like come on, it's going down, I'm about to freeze fall. Hold it down like the fact you on a seesaw. I do it bigger than bigger, I do it big, y'all. I ain't a follower, bigger than beach balls. I'm not promoting, this is pure survival. Famous people, idols, Biggie and Michael, and ain't nobody talking making any sense. The people in the show still sitting in the stands. I'm betting on the goal line, I ran it through the goal line and hit the goal line. They try to leave me up to dry, hanging from the coastline, but watch me go for showtime. That's why I pay him no mind and let me know. Let me know you, then take your